Hi everybody. Today we're going to be working on a 2024 f250. I'm installing a airport radio here at the facility, and it's basically a CB radio, lack of a better word. And I noticed this cubby right here was the perfect spot for it. It's got this little mat right here that's in there. Just take that and toss it away. But first we got to take apart this dash, which is all intertwined and everything around this radio bezel. Couldn't find anything about it, so I figured I'd give some pointers, and I won't bore you with any of the specifics. The dash has already been apart, so just to make it easier for me to film. But the only tool I needed was my hands and a 7mm socket. So let's get right into it. The very first thing you want to do is I grabbed hold of this piece right here and just popped it straight out, just enough to give it, a little wiggle room right here. And then this black piece that goes all the way around right here is the second piece that comes off. So, I just put my hand right down in here, and I'm sure there's a trim tool to help make it easier on your fingers. But these trucks are pretty new, so I figured everything should be pretty pliable and not break on me when I went to pull it apart. So I grabbed this corner right here and I pulled it apart, and it's a lot harder than what I just did, but there's a clip mounted right here, 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 and here, and then there's two on each side over here. So once you get those yanked apart and pulled off, set that off to the side. The next piece in which I did was this big chrome piece, brushed aluminum, or whatever you want to call it, that goes all the way around. It's just plastic. I'll get to the other side of the truck real quick. And I did the same thing with this bezel right here. Is I just gave it a quick pop right up. Just one little clip, left it still attached. And then I grabbed a hold of this piece and gave it another pop. And then there's a clip, every 6 inches on this one as well, all the way down. So we just gave that a yank, like that. And then farther down, there's a couple more that you would have pulled out, as you can see on the back of it. That's all that holds this on. I did fight with it a little bit around the key switch. I think that's just because there's 3 right there, but they came right out, just a little more pressure. So we'll set this down off to the side. And then the next thing I did was the dash right here. There is a 7mm screw, just like that, one right here. So 7mm screw here, a 7mm screw right here, and another 7mm screw right here. And then I was able to pull, there's 4 clips up on top of this shroud right here, and I was able to pull that and get it nice and loose, nothing crazy. But you see they're still intertwined. There's 2 more, one screw right here, one screw right here at the top, and then on the bottom there's also a screw right here, a screw right here, screw right here, and a screw right here. So you take those 4 screws off on the bottom, kind of screwed them in there. We'll take those off just to hold everything together for the video. Off to the side. And then I grabbed this piece right here and just gave it a good tug down. This over here, it's kind of all interlocked, so you kind of just got to pry a little bit on everything. The vents are actually just slid into the ducts in the back on each one of these things. And they do have slight little clips on the inside here, 2 clips on each side that hold it to this bezel. Nothing crazy. So I just went ahead and, give it a good yank over here like that. And then you push this vent out right here. Just give it a push forward and it'll pop out. And then same to over here. Make sure it's nice and free. Oop, and then give it a push out, and it already is because I already had it out. And then see how the whole piece is nice and free. On the back here, let's see if I can get the camera stabilized for you. These pieces are kind of intertwined right here, so you got to kind of give them a pull like that, and then you can pull them out, and then you got it free. But you still have 3 wire connectors on the top for your buttons here, your traction control, your hazards, and all that stuff there. So they're right up top in this place. Mine are loose except for one, just to show you guys how they come out. So there's a little lever right there, so you just push that down towards the clip and it just pulls right out. Hard to do well. Camera in here. That. Set this down for a second. Okay. And they look like that. They're in order, so you won't get it mixed up. And then that's how you get your piece out. As you can see, the vents, they just slide right into the duct there. They got a little insulation. That's all. Nothing interlocked to anything. You may be able to pull the bezel here out with those attached. I'm not sure. I popped them off to give me a little more wiggle room. But yeah, that's it. As you can see, there's plenty of room down in here for the CB mount. I already cut and mounted it up in there. So now I'm gonna run my power wires up through the back, and same with the antenna wire, and then just reverse everything to put it back together. I hope this helps. I'm not very good at videos, but I figure maybe if someone's stuck in a pinch and just wanted to see what's going on, I'd go ahead and give them a video. You guys have a good one. Peace.